Have it at the back of your mind that this particular kid that they were actually punching, beating, is a special need person. He's not a kid, right? He's an adult, but he's a special need person. And have it at the back of your mind that while they were exchanging blows, making him feel like, yeah, you don't have anybody to save you, there is one idiot in the background recording and laughing. And this video was just posted yesterday. I saw it yesterday, and that was why I actually brought this particular video down to you, so that if you know somebody that can help somebody that can help somebody, you see this particular crime needs to be reported. Let's continue this video.
Don't worry about it.
I see you got a game camera right there. Mm-hmm. Go pull your thing and show me where I've been on your property.
You messed with my fence post.
How did I mess with that fence post?
That fence post.
Can't get there. Look at it. There's no tracks.
Okay.
I've not touched it.
Okay.
No reason to take that.
People go out of their way out of jealousy, because look how he lived. If y'all see his house, he lived a mess. And he gonna see something nice, and then yeah, you live horrible. And then you see something nice and you want to come over and ruin it out of jealousy and spite. You are a malicious, nasty person.
What you're about to see is real. This isn't made up, and it's not from 50 years ago. This is happening right now to a black woman farmer and her father on their own land, a place they've worked hard for, a place that should feel safe. But instead, they're being harassed by their white neighbors over and over again. There have been strange fires on their property, fires that don't just happen on their own. And when they tried to speak up, it only got worse. They called for help. They reached out to the authorities thinking someone would step in and do the right thing. But instead, they were met with silence, or worse, brushed off like their lives didn't matter. But they didn't back down. They caught them on camera. And now, it's time for the world to see it too. This isn't just about one family. This is bigger. This is about how racism shows up in real life. Quiet sometimes, but dangerous. It's about how black landowners are still being pushed out, bullied, and targeted just for existing. And it's about the strength it takes to stand up and say, we're not going anywhere. Before I show you the clips, I want you to remember, this isn't just footage. These are real people. This is trauma. This is someone's father, someone's daughter trying to live in peace. So watch closely. Listen. And when it's over, don't just scroll past. Share it. Talk about it. Because the more we stay silent, the more they get away with it. Now, here's what really happened.
Dad, say we're calling it quits because the smoke is a little bit too much. Ready?
Yep. We're going to take a look tomorrow when we come out here. And see if the fire came on our property, our side of the property.
Yeah.
Because I think it was out of control in the back there.
We're out here working hard and had to call it quits early because it's too much smoke to be out here working. My lungs is kind of stinging, so. Equipment on the property. That means that Dad was right. They did not have control of the fire, so you could see they had to come back here. Oh, it's still on fire inside of our property line. You don't think we should dial 911? Huh? Yeah, let me call real quick. They set our property on fire. What sloppy work. our neighbors, I don't know if it was by mistake or what, but our property is on fire. And we would like to do a police report about it. God, look how far in it went. And it's still smoking. What were they thinking?
Now who gonna clean this up?
Exactly.
Oh, we got some bad news to tell y'all about the burning in the back. It's terrible. When you get a chance to watch the video, you'll see what we're talking about. My daughter tried to get in contact with the forest people and tell them how bad the situation was, and I had a feeling that they totally ignored her, you know?
Yeah, they pretty much blew me off. They kind of like, when I said it's not just smoke, but it's flames by my fence. The guy that answered the phone, he just brushed it off. I thought that they would at least try to send somebody out here. Even though my land is vacant, there's a lot of families around here. I don't technically have structures on my property, but there's a lot of houses that could easily be affected. There's one thing to call the fire department for structure fires, but it was a wildfire in the forest, and their lack of response was very unprofessional and negligent, in my opinion. So not only did I try to call her, I spoke to her supervisor about it, but it was after the fact. I mean, the damage is already done, but I tried to call around too, because you know, it needs to be investigated for arson.
How many times did you call them?
I called them in the past couple of days at least 4 or 5 times. So we're back here having to paint some more of the trees with purple. So you'll see. And Dad is right now taking the string and reestablishing the property line, because the original string that was here was burnt up in the fire. So we're reconnecting it again. The chief, for whatever reason, during the discussion about investigating this fire, he kept saying that, you know, the one back here is black, right? He's an older black man. You know he's black. He might have said that like 4 times. And I'm trying to figure out, I'm sitting here talking to you about an investigation for arson, and you keep telling me that the guy in the back of me is black. I've never seen him before. All I've seen is white men back here, but I just don't understand the relevance of him bringing it up. He might have said it and thrown it out there like 4 times. Now.
Hi.
Hi.
Charlie Muse.
Hi, Charlie. What are you doing over here?
I believe I'm on my property. I live at 368 Edie Creek Road. That fence marks your property road. My phone number is 678-967-9924. I moved your thing so I wouldn't run it over. I've not damaged anything. I've not gone over your fence.
Oh, wow.
Well, what?
Okay. Caught him red-handed. Look at him.
Red-handed. Red-handed.
Mm-hmm.
You can keep repeating yourself all you want.
No, we have evidence. We have
All
evidence.
right, show me the evidence.
Don't worry about it.
I see you got a game camera right there.
Mm-hmm.
Go pull your thing and show me where I've been on your property.
You messed with my fence post.
How did I mess with that?
Recently, a young black boy, a minor, was harassed, tackled, and abused by multiple police officers, and he was called the cops on by a Circle K employee for selling roses. Roses. They treated this young black boy, slammed him on the ground, dragged him out of the Circle K, and on top of that, they have the absolute audacity to bring in a K9 like he was some vicious criminal selling drugs. They treated him like he was Al Capone or something. But this kid was pleading and begging for his life. He was hoping and praying that no harm will come to him. But unfortunately, these officers didn't hold any punches. They didn't have time to waste, so they treated him exactly as he was, a criminal, because that's exactly how they see him. These officers do not see our black children, our black boys, as minors, as children. They see them as grown adults and a means to be exterminated, and that has to change. It's not even the worst part. You know what it is? There were 10 officers ganging up on this man. 10 officers on one boy who was just trying to sell some roses at a gas station. How absolutely pathetic do you have to be? Additionally, take another look at this photo. You see any odd anomalies? I do. There are 2 black officers, and neither of them did anything to redirect the cruel behavior and actions that is being placed on top of this black boy. Neither of them did anything to protect this black boy, to stand for this black boy, to look out, to take care, or to settle the situation with this black boy. No, they helped, they insisted, and they shoved him in. And see this black woman here? She watched and stared directly at the woman that was recording. This is exactly why I do not care or trust black officers, because behind that badge, they are just as desperate and just as wanting to be white under that badge. Because as long as they have that badge, they are safe. And they're willing to do anything to acquire this superiority, to acquire this safety. Because that's what it means to have a badge. I do not trust when black officers say, we have to change the system from the inside. Because you cannot change the system from the inside. It's impossible. The only way you can change the system is by destroying it and dismantling it, and then rebuild it altogether. That is the only way you can destroy and rebuild the system. Not by changing it from the inside, by adding more diversity within the force. So as far as I can see it, they're just as terrible as the other ones who was dared to mistreat that black boy. That's all I gotta say on the matter. This is Onyx, and I'm gone.
Anyways, welcome back. That's all I got for this particular video. These 2 clips that I just showed you guys, which is starting from the first clip and then to the last clip, where you see that this young boy is literally, this special need young boy is literally being beaten up by the other race. Now, I don't know what the offense must have been, but no matter what the offense is, 3 people attacking and pushing him down that other way, I just hope that these people actually get karma and justice. Because we've been seeing this on the streets of the internet, and it's looking more like because of a lot of people are not being outspoken about it, these people will not learn. And this is where you need to see that this thing is actually starting from young age. Look at those young, promising young men that are supposed to be investing their life into doing something profitable so that once they get old, they can literally see that they are so intoxicated with this anger of racism inside of them that they cannot do without pulling one black man here and there, beating him, trying to make sure they exchange punches. It is not as bad. It is as bad as this person is a special person. That was where my heart bleeds. And I'm not bringing this video here because I just want you to see this video. I'm bringing this video so that we can make the publicity more higher, so that let it get to somebody that not somebody that can actually fish out these annoying rascals. Look at the second video where this woman and her husband, or is he her father or her brother, are working hard to make sure that they have their own properties, keep it clean. Someone is just there destroying it. Someone is sitting there looking forward to every single thing that their hand have created should be destroyed. The amount of hatred, how it's grew to that point, I don't know. But I just ask God to heal these people, because God should heal them, because these people, they have this hatred to the point that if they don't just do something that will make black people talk or that will make black people react, they will literally not be happy. They will not. Are we talking about the third clip that this guy was just selling flowers and he's been attacked. 10 cops for a minor, 10 police officers. And they are busy doing what they know how to do best, the rubbish they never know how to do. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. Each time I bring videos like this, my heart bleeds. And I will not stop. I will keep making the publicity known until we finally get the right justice that these guys are committing. Because if not, we will still be here. If we said we should not be bringing it, we will still be here. And a lot of things will keep going wrong in our community. Later, they will wake up, clap, sing, shout, cry. Black people are the one committing the crime. White men fight back, white men fight back. Till now, they cannot fight the orange man. Till now, they cannot fight him. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. Credit belongs to original creators of every single clips and stitches you have in our today's episode. And let me know what you think in the comment section. Share this video to get to somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. I'll see you guys in my next one.